So anyway, I bought a phone gimbal and I just thought that I'll record myself going to the grocery store. Make it as a vlog of sorts and just show you how boring is it in this shopping mall. So where am I? I'm in East Point Mall. It's painfully small and dull. It's renovated and I think it's sort of worse now. Anyway, it's those kind of shopping malls where it has everything yet has nothing at the same time. It's those kind of soulless, dead places with the rent so high local businesses probably can't support themselves, so it's all chain stores. There's like what, 5 different bubble tea stores here and 6 different fast foods, somewhat around that number. A good thing is that every time I come here there are a few new stores because they keep closing down every few months, minus a few more popular chain stores such as Yakun Kaya or Caesarea. I really don't think anyone will want to watch this in full unless you want to practice your English listening comprehension or something, because I'm just rambling without a script for, well, the entire video. It's like around 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Most of the stores are closed. People won't come here until lunchtime, where nearby companies send like buses of them over to patronize the very few food stores. Basically every single nice food store has been gone. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But everything I like has closed down. That's quite sad. I can only eat like chain store stuff now, and I'll just cook instead. So the NTUC is on the 5th floor for some reason. I think the architect in charge of the renovation just hates people and like just wants you to walk circles or take the 2 lifts up. There are like lifts somewhere in the other side, but it's kind of troublesome. It takes like what, 4-5 minutes to go up there. It's pretty bad. Yeah, used to be a Courts here, then it just closed down. And then there's also my favorite Indian grocery store over here, Sri Murudam. I just buy my spices from there often. It's expanded quite a bit from a very small store into a space that is roughly a quarter of the entire floor. Finally, I'm about to reach, well, NTUC Fair Price, which is more or less the only choice I have for groceries. There's a giant on the 1st floor outside the mall, but it's pathetically small. The name is a misnomer in this case. They don't even sell fresh meat anymore. It's cut somewhere else and then sent over. Anyway, let's just head into the supermarket. As you can see, there's stuff everywhere. It used to be worse. Now it's okay, but it's still part of my pet beef that's not very fresh. And alcohol, my favorite section. There's a bunch of alcohol, but it's cheaper at Giant, so buy at Giant, or I don't know, buy online or something. I have no idea why people would drink soju. Okay, cheese. Look at that cheese. It's quite bad. There aren't many good cheese there. And organic vegetables. Wholly overpriced, more expensive than meat. This is out of my price range. I don't think anyone would buy them unless they are like too rich or something. At that point, just go to cold storage or stop living in this area, cause I don't think rich people want to live here. And all the frozen stuff. You get dead fish that's sort of fresh, and beef. It's halal. No lamb here, so kinda sad. You pick myself up some ginger, onions, and garlic. But this time the onions look kinda bad, so I'll just go for the ginger and garlic. The ginger this time is alright, nothing too special. It's kinda wet though, and that's not very nice, cause it will probably spoil faster. And then I'll head on to get some garlic. And then some minced mutton. I can't get fresh mutton in my area at all, so that's quite sad. This one works well. It's frozen. It's okay. There's a lot of oil, so that's nice. Looks like there isn't any minced beef at the shelf today. It's usually on discount since for some reason no one in this area eats beef, and some vegetables. They are mostly alright, not particularly fresh, rather flaccid. It's like probably there for a few days at least. Sometimes there are very few vegetables that are even, well, I would say edible, cause it's just not nice. And then you get these kind of sweet potato leaf, spinach. I would buy them, but then I don't really have time to peel it up and stuff. And watercress is pretty wet. I'll go get myself some cabbage. This seems alright. Cucumbers. Yeah, not bad. Can make a bunch of stuff with it. French beans. Cook it with sambal or something. And some Chinese parsley. Gonna steam some fish. For some reason these three are stuck together, not sure why. Anyway, I'll just get this one. Looks alright. Chili padi. Need to get some of these plastic bags to put the meat in. Why don't I go to the counter and ask the guy for how many grams of meat? Because this is more convenient. I'll just get like 2 pork loins and some minced meat. That'll do for a few days. Some bitter gourd, got some pork rib at home, so can make some bitter gourd soup. Okay, time to weigh the vegetables. Don't know why, some of them you need to weigh, some of them you don't need to weigh. Whatever. It's fast enough. Press buttons. Cool, let's go. Back to the basket. Yes, basket is the word. Okay, I think I sort of have enough. I'd like to get some roasted chicken thigh, but I don't think it's in stock today, so I just bought a whole roast chicken instead. They used to make it at some other corner, but now they just throw it here. Doesn't really matter, I'm used to the changing layouts because the store just can't decide what to do. Okay, time to buy stuff. Beep beep beep. $44, not very cheap, considering that it's like very basic ingredients. I don't even got like premium stuff. Yeah. The lift's pretty slow most of the time. It's fast because it's 10:40 AM now, so I'm just gonna take it. Learning from a particular organization that I've been to, I believe that the decision to put the NTUC on the 5th floor is tantamount to murder, in a sense that, look at that, you take 5 minutes to get on the escalator up here for, well, if you don't walk up the stairs, and to get down you take another 5 minutes. Looking at how many thousands of people, okay, at least 1,000 people coming to NTUC on the 5th floor every day, you add up all that 5 minutes, how many lifetimes are wasted just because they want people to, well, go up 5 floors to reach the NTUC? That's just sad. It's depressing. It's full on a war crime or something at this point. Who made that decision? This is worse than hostile architecture. Here's the lift. And here are some people going up and me messing up my gimbal setting. Okay, now I know how to sort of use a gimbal, and I have no idea why you're watching, but sure. Bye.